Alright, so first let's go over the big heist. It's time to break out the big dude.
Yep.
Bring out the big boy.
Time to release the big guy.
Thanks to your
the big guy.
The big boy.
I love how that first photo was just silent and they're all just staring at the contestant's butt for a second and Bentley's like, sorry, I thought you would have appreciated that. On to the mission is...
You know, James,
So we're gonna-
I want you to
too.
just randomly edit in the female rock monster from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
No.
Just for like an in-between slide.
No.
Do it.
No. So basically we are going to... Bentley's going to pilot a tank, and we're actually going to be underneath the tank as our mobile hiding hole. Then a really frickin' annoying platforming section to get up to solitary confinement where Murray's at.
And then we'll be ready for the aggro crag.
Yes.
Yes, Sly, we'll be ready for... Well, you'll be ready for the aggro crag.
So to finish the thought from earlier before we get to some nice fun gameplay, the developer's name is Paul Cuisset or Cuisset or whatever. He also made games like the original Shaq Fu.
Oh boy.
And he's been making Moto Racer and stuff.
But he's been working on the new Shaq Fu?
I don't believe so actually.
Okay.
Anyway, so get this. Okay, so in Amy there was really bad AI, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Amy, the girl with bad AI, sometimes she would just run around. She'd do random things. She wouldn't be able to like follow your very simple communications and stuff. It was annoying. And so also I got trigger bombs, which are really useful. It means if I use the right button, I can trigger bombs remotely, which is really handy actually. Anyway.
Nice.
So anyway, so what did they do to try and account for this and hide the fact that they actually had really poorly created AI? In all the interviews after the game had already been made and they were trying to just hype it up for people to buy it, they called Amy autistic.
Oh my... What?
Nothing in the game, they say she's psychic, which is part of the game. Oh, hang on, Bentley. But nowhere in the game does it say that she's autistic. That was all just stuff they fabricated after the fact to account for why her AI is so messed up.
So they tried to go for supplementary material as an excuse for bad programming.
Correct.
Not to mention, they
And they
also
used
pulled the autistic high-functioning card, which personally ticks me off.
Yeah.
Yes, that explains why she has a mind of her own and does random things and doesn't listen to you all the time. Not just we were lazy.
That's about it. That's almost as bad. That's worse than the freaking kryptonite fog excuse.
I know, the Kryptonite Fog thing is at least fictional and not something that can actually be insulted.
Robotnik's devious traps in Sonic 3.
That was still pretty funny.
Or Long
Yeah,
John
was still
Ball
pretty funny.
posing as cartoon's sexiest fat man.
I know. It would have made perfect sense, granted. And thank God, nowhere within that trip, Bentley accidentally lowered the tank while he was on.
Yeah.
Sorry, thought that was the brakes. So
Sorry,
yeah,
I
basically,
learned how to play stick, but I forgot how to put it forward and drive.
I mean, I'll say, Paul, the game Flashback, I enjoyed it. The remake, not so much, but I mean, it's still cool. Just come on, you could have done better. You should have known better.
Funny you mentioned that though, because I do believe Flashback is getting a Switch port.
Is it?
Huh? Like the original or the remake?
As far as the
original
advertising
is
concerned,
great.
it looks more like the original than the remake.
Okay,
Wait, is
So,
Flashback that platformer game with the camera?
It's side scrolling. No, you're thinking of the photo, the camera one. But that is a good game. I think I did a look at that.
Cutesy
Snapshot.
looking one.
Snapshot, yeah. But no, Flashback. It's kind of like I would almost say it's like a more convoluted. It's a more complicated, but in a good way. Like it's a more in-depth version of like that one game, Another World,
Another one.
Yeah.
or whatever, where it's like
I would have just.
it's kind of vague.
I would have just said a more futuristic Prince of Persia.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, so
It-
it's like cinematic platform.
Exactly, it's a cinematic
Kind of, yeah.
platformer in its purest definition.
And it's all sci-fi and has these cool elements and stuff. And but yeah, like, that was good. Just come on, you can do better than
Actually, funny thing about it. Another World just got a Switch port as well, so they're rigging on all of them. All we're missing now is
Yay! Actually, we need Oddworld, and I would also like Heart of Darkness.
Wait, are we talking
Yeah,
about
but
New and Tasty?
Oddworld's a Sony property, and you know how Sony.
We're talking about cinematic-
their first party properties.
But yeah, no, hype. We're just
Well, I
talking
thought
about cinematic
Oddworld was
platforms. things like-
technically. I thought Oddworld is technically
he-
a multi-party franchise because aren't there
No,
also
he's-
versions of it on
he's-
Xbox as well?
He's thinking of. No, he was talking about. What was the other one you were talking about, Iki?
I was talking about Oddworld.
Oddworld? No,
Yeah,
that's
Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus.
No, that's multi-platform.
Oh yeah, you're right. Noon Tasty was released for multiple platforms.
Not to mention, like Munch's Odyssey, that was originally Xbox exclusive. Back when like the other games were like Sony and PC.
Huh.
Yep. But up we go. But sometimes it's hard to tell
Yeah,
which way I'm
yeah.
supposed to go.
You jump on the
but-
burger, then you climb up the straw,
spiders.
then you hop up on the cup, and then you shimmy up the straw.
And then the big man jumps into the big ball, and that's how you capture the mouse.
Well, no, it's a good ball.
Wake up,
Mouse
Daddy.
You got all that, honey?
I miss those old games.
I didn't know we were
Anyway.
American Gladiators.
Anyway, let me. Yeah. So, but yeah, I would love if Another World got a Switchboard. I would love that dude's second game that was like that called Heart of Darkness.
Oh, I remember
with
seeing
dated
a bit of
CG
an
effects and
Oni
all.
let's play of that.
I know Game Grumps did a big thing of that.
Wasn't that back when Drum was on it?
No, that was Danny.
That was Danny.
I remember that was a cool. I remember because that was actually a really cool thing in that Danny loved Another World, and Aaron had actually played a lot of Heart of Darkness, and neither of them had played the other one, vice versa. So they had that cool. I love it when they do the two best friends play kind of thing. Like one is more of an expert, and the other one is being introduced to it for the first time. I love that dynamic. And oh gosh, Murray!
Oh, look at Murray.
He's so scared.
Something's gone to him.
Get these bugs off of me, Sly!
He's just
They're
hallucinating.
eating my flesh!
I see beetles.
He's all twitching bug-eyed. Well, we're already too late. The Elder Gods have rendered his brain immune and destroyed. We have to put him down.
For a second, I thought there was like a piece of burnt toast on Sly's hat.
Why would there be a piece of burnt toast? Why would there ever be toast on his hat?
I don't know. You tell me why his hat keeps falling off randomly.
Because he doesn't have a strap or elastic or anything to hold it under his chin.
And then it just
Sly,
suddenly
did I ever-
pops back into existence.
Sly, did I ever tell you that you've been wearing buttered toast for a hat all this time?
Bentley, I don't believe you've had.
Well, sassy.
No wonder my hair smells butterly delicious.
Meanwhile, this
Actually,
time,
the joke I was about to say is like, oh, well, that would explain why Murray keeps
Well,
trying
you know what
to
they
eat
say?
my hat.
I'm smooth like butter.
Meanwhile, Sly knows entirely. Sly intentionally knows he's been doing it like this, and he's just mad. Like, I was waiting for you to say something sooner, but someone clearly doesn't care much.
Just
about
to fuck with
my
Bentley.
my hat tire. Also,
Hat tire. God damn it.
I made a. It's like, should I make the pun? Fuck, I just go for the pun. Hat tire. Moving on. So our goal is we're about to fricking play. We're about to frickin' go nuts in Murray's mind. This is very irresponsible. Don't do this at home, kids. We are going
Kids,
to.
don't try
we're
this
gonna
at
do some
home.
hacking. We are going to hack into these machines in order to up the we're about to turn up the intensity of these binaural sounds that are driving Murray super aggressive. Which, bear in mind, remember that if you eat a bunch of spices and go through hypnotherapy or whatever, it makes you super freaking angry. Bear in mind, that'll actually be a plot point later.
Yep.
But so we need to up these sparkly light show things to make Murray go insane.
We gotta hack Murray's brain.
You literally gotta turn the hippo into a literal hippo.
Let's see how it goes.
Hippos are deadly.
No, Hippo, go.
First,
Light show and sounds.
What the fuck is this Tim Burton technology?
It does look like a Tim Burton like design. That would be right at home in frickin'
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Iki,
No,
we're
it looks like that. It looks
Edward
like that cat
Scissorhands?
screechophone they
Whoa.
use when
Hello.
they figure
What the
out that
heck?
Jack is missing.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Also, that wasn't intentional. Okay.
That was not an edit. That I actually glitched into the collision. Actually pushed me to the right. I was like, what the?
And they say the HD version's a piece of shit.
And I kept thinking like, what the hell?
I totally missed up.
Oh no,
What
you.
happened?
What the hell was that?
When I jumped on. Thank you.
Sweet,
When I jumped.
Jesus.
No, when I jumped on the. When I jumped on the little springy platform, I guess the collision of the game didn't like me doing it from a certain angle, so it quickly booted me to the right, so I was inside the jail cell when I clearly didn't jump to it. Like, that all just happened in real time, and I just suddenly ported there, and I was like, what
Oh.
the hell?
Thank God didn't just send you to an
We're
alternate
gonna
dimension.
drum you out of this business.
I'm sorry, I'm just since me and Nikki were referencing that, I'm just imagining like the Sly characters just like referencing like lines from that, like Murray going, "I'm a munchkin."
I just kind of goes.
Well, Murray's a lunch.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
The Murray just needs a little.
I
whirl.
couldn't care less, Sly.
Oh my god. Can someone do that? But it's like, remember when Sly was like, okay, spoilers for the. What? Oh, I love this.
Oh, what the?
Oh, God.
That didn't
Oh
rhyme.
dear.
Teapot's fighting back.
Yeah, what was it? Spoilers for Sly 3, when Sly goes his own route because he wants to, be with Carmelia and all that stuff. I would love if without Sly to really pull off all the cases, Murray and Bentley are down on their luck and they're just like, spare change!
I'll give you a spare... give me spare change, I'll give you a clue.
Well programming Linux for money. Well programming Linux for food.
Who are we, Murray? I couldn't care less.
I'll eat your trash for money.
Oh no!
I made that joke.
Real quick,
I think it'd be better.
No, you first.
I was about to say, Miki, I kind of made that joke, and I was thinking it'd be a lot funnier if Bentley were the one to say, "I couldn't care less."
Oh, okay.
And then I was gonna be really sad and make everyone feel really upset about themselves because I was gonna be like, "Who are we, Bentley? Sony couldn't care less."
Oh man.
The story of their lives.
I know. But yeah, no. As I was saying earlier, can we please get PS3 games on PS4 without having to go through PS Now? Because I want to play Sly 4, and I legitimately want to play without having to go through the stream service. Because get this, on the stream service, it's all based on internet stuff. Number one, on your internet speed. So if it goes down, you lose access in your game. Number one, number two, because of the way the server works, if I am idle for more than 10 minutes, it'll automatically close out the game and doesn't give me a chance to save or anything.
So that's why MGS4 isn't on the service.
Exactly.
You know what
Because
the
that
sad
freaking
thing is, though, Logan? If what half of the fan response says is true, they'd probably very snidely say that it wouldn't be worth the trouble for that game.
I want to play. I was enjoying it.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
now he's mad.
He's a dog.
And he's
Oh,
charging
gosh.
his bull-like instincts and...
Away!
I would imagine he hasn't done much more damage, but
Oh,
yeah.
hello, camera.
Camera.
Camera. So wait,
Oh,
can
now
oh, gosh.
Yep, Murray can hurt you. Is he
Yep.
actively chasing you down?
Yes, he's actively going after me, so I need to make him run into these things. Number one. Number two is that actually is an ability you can get later. That's actually an ability
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
learn. It does that same thing. Yeah. Okay, please
Also,
don't
what
hit the.
did they
Okay.
make to get? What did they make to give him that roar?
Oh. Probably the voice actor pitch shifted down.
Yeah, they probably just pitched it.
Oh, nice.
My head.
Who are you people?
This heaven.
Kevin! Marty!
You're no angel.
Let's take a few deep breaths. and
Religion
try to
in a
center
Sly
your
game.
thoughts.
Oh, it gets worse from here, dude. Trust me.
What's with all the racket?
Uh-oh.
My conscious mind is a wreck.
Uh-oh.
I ought to. The weak-minded hippo is free.
You didn't have to put in weak-minded. That my feelings are hurt now.
Oh, come on. I have feelings too, you know.
Actually,
Man,
just
now
real
I'm
quick,
hurting.
it's like
Oh, look, the clockwork
clockwork.
garden.
Oh.
She never thought.
It's hard to hide from the
Yeah, can I just ask? I don't want to know about how. I don't want to know where he was hiding it. Where an entire police cavity search couldn't find that hard on him.
I'm just more
probably-
so.
I mean, considering he's the quote-unquote dumb one of the group, maybe she didn't expect him to have it.
That's
Well, even, or if not that, then maybe he's just that. I mean, he may be a doofus, but he's certainly strong-willed.
I was also thinking that maybe, like, he was, in terms of literally hiding it, maybe he pulled a glow box and just hid it in his stomach.
Well, that could have worked too. What was I gonna say?
Or maybe in one of his boots.
Or his utility belt.
All right, now time for a chase sequence.
This part sucks.
So she's gonna release out these explosive
does.
eggs that suddenly you have to control Murray. We need to, as a team, work to destroy the explodey spiders before they kill us. And like they're straight up damage sponges. You need all three of you
Yeah,
working
they
together
are.
to rack that thing up.
And they really,
Also-
and they also to put out a lot of damage as well.
If you insist on getting angry,
Also, I love it's all like, he's like, man, now I'm hurt mentally and emotionally.
And actually, I was about to make that joke about, like, oh, you hurt my... It's like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Now I'm gonna have to
The
hurt your
Murray will
face.
crush you like a bug.
Well, let's go get her.
There it is. Okay, everyone, come on. Okay.
Those things, if you just leave them alone, like, they'll do some massive damage.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
don't...
whenever you're dealing with
It's
them,
like, don't
hang
gun
on,
for the
slide.
Contessa. That will pretty much get you killed.
And try and position yourself in a way so that everyone has a chance to get in. Don't be the human meat shield. Get behind it so that Sly and Bentley can get behind you and start whacking them, because, yeah, they take a lot of hits, but we're almost done. We just need to get to the end of this little, we just need to get to the end. Also, don't ask about how she's lame. It's like, is she a mama?
Not to
Well,
anything, but the Icky has to jump out early for this purpose. I hope you guys have fun.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to your hotel room in Prague, and we'll call you when the next part, and the next heist is up. Bye.
Hey.
See ya. You know what's actually kind of funny?
Whoa!
It's actually kind of funny timing because
I didn't mean to.
right now.
I didn't say leave like that, Iki. Like, Jesus.
Ah, she's getting away.
Not for long. Shoots a dart at the blimp.
Oh,
Boom.
if only we're that simple.
Don't worry, pal. We'll find her.
Ah.
With the three of us back together.
Yeah,
she
but
doesn't
I
stand
like
a
this.
chance.
This was a mission where we weren't trying to get a clock apart. We were just trying to get the whole gang back together, and gosh dang it, Bentley did it.
Not even the fear of spiders was enough to split us apart. And they're gonna celebrate
Oh,
in
look at that
style.
smug face.
The gang had been reunited, and it was all because of me.
They owed me big time.
Even the van ride out of town was like a party.
Now time for the best part.
Murray had
By
to
the way,
pull
it comes
over
up a little
twice
later.
because he was laughing so hard.
Careful.
But despite all the jokes,
I now just want to know what kind of jokes they were making throughout that
since
sequence.
childhood, the three of us had never been apart. And our
Remember when
recent
you thought I
isolation
wasn't a
gave
robot
us
in a
all
water
pause
tower?
for thought.
Oh, here it is. Oh, no, wait. Devil damn it.
Needless to say,
Well, was the idea the idea is that they all had to the idea is that it was also a really good time to reflect, because they were like, yeah,
and
dude,
for
we
the
gotta.
first time in
Oh.
my life,
Oh, here it is.
Murray let me drive.
Yay!
Character
And now
growth.
it's yeah, no, it is now officially canon for all things, including that one movie trailer. Bentley now can drive stick shift.
Yay!
Oh, I love it. So
But
yeah,
of course, all good times must come to an end, because next part, we're going back to Prague.
we're not just going back to Prague. We're going to war.
Oh, God. Well, see you guys.
And I'll get icky. Bye.
War never changes.